Mm, okay. Oh, game should be fine. The audio should be fine. I think. Too loud. Hard to turn it down a bit. What is FSR? I've never seen that before. Just tell me anything. Oh look, mushroom blur is automatically off. That nice. The default. Oh, bobblehead in the rover. Sure. Okay. Not a very long game, but it'll probably take me like 2 streams to get through. Mainly just a walking sim. The Dragonfly, a small research unit of the Interplanetary Commonwealth, with a crew of 6, travels to distant regions of space. After visiting many worlds and exploring numerous planets, the research mission comes to an end. However, on the way home, one more task waiting for the crew. Despite the risk, astrogator Novik undertakes the extraction of a rare and extremely valuable mineral himself. Novik gets the mineral, but at the cost of a broken leg and immense pain. The astrogator's accident doesn't stop the crew from happily celebrating the end of the research cycle. It was a time of creating deep bonds and feeling unstoppable. Should you guys be smoking on the ship? Victorious, they set a course for home and go for a well-deserved rest in the hibernation chambers. And then, disaster struck.
Where am I? My head.
Turn it up a little bit.
Margaret? Anybody?
Well, I don't know. Kind of hard to tell. No, right there. Ova, Merit, and the base report a problem. What do I select? Oh, mouse wheel.
Hello? Is anyone there? Koval? Margaret? Hey, this is Yasna. I was just with you.
Ah,
And now, I don't know where I am. Or how I got here. I've got a splitting headache. Does anyone hear me? Base, do you copy? Are you there? It's probably nothing serious. No damage to the suit or bone structure. Just this headache. Bollocks! Base? I heard you for a moment. My receiver's dead, but the transmitter... may still be working.
Oh, look at all these gadgets on the side.
I have 2 solid hectobars in the tank. That's enough for several hours.
Hectobars. Hectobars.
Damn it, I've lost my beacon. Where is it? There aren't many supplies, which would suggest a quick recce. Or was it just the end of the mission? Just like I thought. Nothing. I'm on my own. The beacon can't be detected either.
Book. Oh.
Let's see if the past me hasn't failed the present me. And let's hope she took notes. Are we on Regis 3? Doesn't ring any bells. And my crew have no way to tell me. So I report that I have no recollection of this planet. The last thing I remember... Hang on. We've closed the research cycle. We were already in hibernation. Flying back. Is my blackout a side effect of metabolic depression? That would be bizarre. For some reason, our crew split into 2 groups. The first one set up camp. I wonder if I was with them. Or am I on my way there?
Questions. Who am I?
Both groups landed in the same place. We took 2 landers to the surface. They don't usually do this. Maybe the first one broke. The first group explored the ocean with no biologist. It's weird. And the other one, just me, took a different route.
How do you know it's...
Leading to
the camp?
right. I was heading straight to the camp. You must be somewhere near. Give me a sign. Send up a flare, the probe. Anything.
Oh, look, there's the needle.
Okay.
Crack.
I'm gonna head to the camp.
Dog
I'll
is
be
the other
keeping
one.
an eye out for you. Landmarks.
And mark.
Well done, past me. You didn't
There's the dog.
disappoint after all. Oh, I sound like... I need to stop doing this. I'm looking for something that resembles a dog.
Do I just stick that on my face?
Bingo! I found the dog!
Where's Bingo his name?
We have the first one. I need one more.
Need one more.
Hey, crocodile. Where are you?
Oh, look. That's a rope.
That rope. I think it's mine. I'll try to retrieve it later. It might come in handy. That has an interesting shape. Of a crocodile indeed. I report that I have established my position. Time to hit the road.
Alright. Cool. Maybe I should grab the rope first.
I'm in a canyon, which doesn't make it easy to navigate. I hope the data's trustworthy and you're close by. Oh, I have something on the tracker. I assume it's no one from the crew, so perhaps it's my beacon. Huh. There's water on this desert planet. Warm. Getting warmer.
Oh, should be right on the other side of this rock.
Got you. I found it. Look for me on your trackers.
Gonna keep humming, huh? Whoa. Can I just jump off? I think I can't. Oh, no, I can't. It kind of seemed like I could. Oh, the sun's made some progress.
Moving on. I found a way out of the valley, leading more or less towards the camp. But I can't go this way. The bottom's out of sight. Best not to overthink it.
Like a trail here.
I think I see our ship. You're not leaving without me, are you?
There's a path.
All right. No time to lose. No. No point in going back this way. If this area is volcanically active, ash outbursts and extreme temperature changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora. But it's all just too idyllic. There's no dust in the air. The sky's clear, and the soil looks like laterite to me. Perhaps not highly fertile, but not entirely barren. On some planets, such storms last for several hundred days. I hope it's not one of them.
Okay, a long time.
Actually, the only intriguing thing about this place is that there's almost nothing to research. Seriously, what are we doing here?
Like a tight squeeze.
Time to go. I can already see the camp. Over 400 meters in a straight line. I see you. Can you hear me?
Our receiver's broken.
I just need to get down from here.
I don't know what kind of answer you were expecting.
Oh well. If it catches me, so be it. This suit will hold.
Get down. Ah.
I can't get down this way, but I can secure the rope. Here the ground slopes a little more gently, which doesn't mean it's completely flat.
Hmm. We'll do. Take it.
All right.
I don't want to lose the
I
rope.
want to see you as soon as possible. I'll take your chance.
Oh boy.
Shit.
Nice and soft.
Oh, that was less than ideal.
Oh. Oh. Comic. Desmond discovers that she's on a desolated planet called Regis 3. Wanting to learn more, she heads to a nearby camp of her crew. Trying to reach her crew as soon as possible, Yasna takes excessive risk, which could easily lead to her mutilation or death. Oh. I mean, I can fail.
But I'm okay. The suit's fine too.
Getting kind of dusty.
Visibility could be better. Maybe I should wait.
We can keep going. We can do it. Just keep going straight. Covering your face for you have a helmet on. Oh, okay. Make a bad choice. She said there was a chance that the sword could last for days.
What happened? Where?
Head injury appears to be serious. Desmond blacks out again. Huh.
I was heading to... Impossible. I'm much closer to my destination. I must have walked for some time. But... I don't remember it. Did I black out again?
Well, storm passed on, I guess.
boats and hop her closer to the camp. Find a place to land. I need to get back to Dragonfly as soon as possible. Go to the infirmary and do a full set of tests on myself.
Something's weird happening. Oh. Can you find this by hand? Just gonna hum the whole time.
I remember you. Regis' third satellite.
Astrogator, sir. Crew,
Dr. Gorski, right on time. Any updates?
we have a set of data from the near-surface probe.
Great. How's the activity?
0, 0, and 2.
So, less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen, 78%. Argon, 2%. Carbon dioxide, 0. Methane, 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first. Air radioactivity?
It's virtually 0.
In a word, a paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there were no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps were, don't you? I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here.
Should I be memorizing
That
this
would at
stuff?
least explain some of the abnormalities.
Anyway, we'll have to take a look under the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with. Marit, do you have the geological analyses?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me.
Well-
Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun has seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not
Put
from
the sun out there?
specimens.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis 3 is not without worth.
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
The Alliance?
Correct.
What do they have to do with it?
Well, They've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible.
Good guess, Doctor. A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate, concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men, professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other words, we cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right, but where do we stand in all this, together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay, and how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Krauter, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop, and you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage, feel stupefied. But don't worry, not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marrett, Krauter, please prepare for the surface. Koval, you too. You're leaving early in the morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator...
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis 3, if any.
Well, if I was ordered to stay, what the hell am I doing here?
I could explain the second shuttle. The second landing craft.
Oh, thank goodness. Not everyone's in the field. This is Dr. Yasna reporting. Do you copy?
Well,
I'm entering the campgrounds.
Androbot.
Is anyone out there? Oh, it's just an Androbot.
Oh,
Androbot! Androbot, follow my instructions.
camp. Yasna manages to reach the camp but encounters only an unresponsive Androbot.
Androbot? Dr. Gorski, have you made changes to the Androbot's algorithms without telling anyone? Again? Well, never mind. Hey! Anybody out there? It's Dr. Yasna!
Peel apart, huh?
Krauter was correct. Life on Regis hasn't left the water. Koval also. He said something about it.
Dragonfly, come in.
Hello, Regis. Dragonfly here. Dr. Yasna at the radio.
And Novik? Is his leg still bothering him?
Yes. He's been resting in his quarters.
We're setting up on the shoreline. It's late, but we still have time to examine the ocean floor. Gorski is preparing the probe for launch. We'll start research soon. Oh, one more thing, Yasna.
Yes?
It's beautiful here. The ocean, wind, sand. My suit is pinching and cramping just at the near side.
Should I include this in my reports?
I'm serious. I don't know about you, but over the years I've learned to hate you, Boyd. We do everything to go further, see more, take mankind one step closer to omnipotence, and then we can't even take a walk on land. As if enjoying everything that's around us was almost a criminal act.
Oh, please spare me these lamentations. The only thing I can do is walk along the dragonfly corridor.
You're not missing out on anything, Yasna. Crackling suit, big gloves, oh, debris hitting the helmet's glass.
But the beach is like the one at home, right?
Almost.
We have to examine the composition of the ocean, not the...
Collect the mineral samples.
Yes, that's right. Do you want to do the honors?
Gladly.
Koval, where are you going?
Probe in the water.
Over.
I'm switching to manual.
A little, quick recce. I'm gonna take a look around.
Distance, 100.
Base, are you there?
300.
A recce? More like a quick sickie.
Am I hearing this correctly? Are you going to smoke, Bubble?
No, not at all. I'm staying dutifully at my station.
500. Damn me. Am I seeing this right? Dr. Krauser, would you please have a look here? Of course. Just a second. It's like a school of fish.
This is life. What are they doing?
They're moving away from us.
From us? We're talking about an artificial robotic gizmo.
Right from the probe. As soon as I saw it closer to them, do you see what happens?
Is this normal, Yasna? What do you think?
It's hard to speak of normality here, but animals are usually not afraid of equipment or anything they haven't seen before.
Are you saying they've already seen probes?
I've no idea, but their behavior suggests some sort of defense mechanism. Catch at least one for examination. Then I'll be able to say more.
Come here. One more time. Got it.
What did you do?
I had to electrocute it. Wouldn't have caught it otherwise. I'm taking the specimen ashore.
That's a fine one. There'll be plenty to dissect, Yasna.
Fish, huh?
Hello? Anyone here?
Obviously not.
Marit! It's Yasna! I came for you!
Cool. We can connect their tents together. Oh. Who's that?
Oh, Dr. Krauter! Didn't you hear me earlier?
Doesn't seem all there.
Is everything all right? Doctor, please, look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Krauter.
I think he's
in
been
bad shape.
stupefied.
I'm gonna examine him now. Temperature normal. Pulse 2.
He's got plenty of oxygen.
O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor. His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions. Excuse me.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. You didn't have it easy.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear. Do I understand correctly that the Doctor's life is not in imminent danger?
That's my initial diagnosis, yes.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor? Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
Akinesia, mutism, impoverishment of mimic movements, and reaction to stimuli. These are all symptoms of stupor. But it's difficult to pinpoint the cause of the disorder. We need to quickly perform a complete set of tests and focal plane tomography of his brain. Otherwise, I won't be able to say anything more.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, Lander. We need to get you all on board. Everyone, not just Dr. Krauter.
Okay, what should I do?
Please look for the mission log. Should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find, and you still need to designate a place for the landing.
Go back outside? I think that goes back outside. I can't even go out, so.
It's not a mission log, but
Initial analysis of the samples revealed nickel, iron, manganese, beryllium, and titanium in the composition. I would give a lot to understand what it actually is. Quick theory: a giant nickel-iron meteor splashed into the atmosphere of Regis 3, melting its surface millions of years ago. No, wait, scratch that. The shape of the structure is contradicted.
it will do. Dr. Krauter kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Oops.
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting. 316. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration.
Nothing about the structures.
Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec. Got it.
Please make sure it works.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment.
Like everything around that's already broken.
Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
That's my see-through objects. I guess things made of metallic
All right,
elements.
now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish a connection.
Can I help somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet remotely. And secure Krauter. I have everything I need. Just...
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
It's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay? Huh.
Yasna, what are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
I think I just found it.
What about the rest of the crew? You gonna make them wait?
If the androbot isn't working properly, I can't just leave Krauter like this. He might hurt himself.
Fine. Proceed as you deem fit.
Oh, there's a relay. What is this? Oh. Pictures. We're doing something here. Bot. Something next to the tent. That thing? Right. We use the scanner thing.
I've got bad news. Our signal is far too weak to restart the androbot.
A relay malfunction?
Not exactly. It's completely fried. I don't think a sandstorm could cause such damage.
Well, that's irrelevant now, Doctor. There must be a spare somewhere in the camp. Please search for it.
No luck. They're not in here.
Hey, food. Oh, we take some of that.
Not here either. I have the extra relay.
Excellent. The signal should be back as soon as it's turned on.
Cool. Very neat.
Very good. I'm connected. What happened here?
Is it gonna work?
We'll see. I rebooted the systems. And that should help. Good, good. It's receiving instructions.
Ugh. I don't know if the androbot should already be doing something.
Is it still frozen?
Yes, unfortunately.
The positronic brain has correct readings. Receptors.
It worked. He moved.
Finally. Artie should be walking now. Does he? His positional data hasn't changed.
He's half walking.
Well, you can see that he really wants to go, but still can't. Please check his legs.
Could be the servo motor. Ah, that's it. Gotcha, you tin bastard.
1 out of 10 Zayasna finds Dr. Krauta, who's in that deep stupor. Using cable from Krauta's radio, she regains contact with the astrogator Novik.
Thank you.
Oops. Zayasna helps Novik reboot the androbot so it can take care of Dr. Krauta.
Doctor, I won't hold you any longer. Go find the others while I finish here. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
He's not really going anywhere now, is he? Oh. Huh. Interesting. Okay. We're doing something here, weren't they? Sure we did. Oh no, yes. What is it? Detector car. Oh. Oh. We're doing something. Or is it here? Hmm. Okay. I think I want to go to the excavation site, right?
Finally, it works. Quota, 5 meters. Careful.
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By
Yep.
the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig
What's
up,
going on here?
or to subject to chemical and spectrometric analysis. Dr. Gorski set out to investigate its source, to find some end.
And? Did he?
That I don't know, unfortunately.
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
Whoa. Hey. You down there. Oh. Let me get down.
Got someone.
Oh, I think I see a way down.
That noise. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Is anyone there?
What's going on? Doctor?
Checking. It's a drill. So damn loud.
Just left it on.
Look, here, do you see it? Yes. It's the same on the other side.
Any
Oh,
progress?
hi.
We dig as far as the terrain allows. It'll take a while.
Regis, come in. Status report.
Astrogator, sir. We dug up another 3 cubic meters. The object exhibits remarkable structural homogeneity. All spectroscopic analysis shows similar results.
Steel with tungsten and nickel alloy?
That's right, with the addition of other common metals.
Is there any chance of retrieving the entire object for research purposes?
No, none at all. Even sonar couldn't cover the entirety of it. Instead, Dr. Gorski calibrated the detector, so we had to look beneath the surface.
And? What did you see there?
More of the same. What protrudes above the ground is just the tip of the iceberg. We estimate it extends at least 50 meters underground.
I see.
Furthermore, it's not a single object. Down below, there is an entire root system, so vast that it's impossible to cover it all at once, either with a scanner or a detector.
Have you followed its course?
Dr. Gorski's doing just that.
Gorski, are you scanning those roots?
Affirmative. I'm headed westwards. Been going for a few hundred meters already. Still haven't reached the end of it.
Sorry to interrupt, gentlemen, but I've confirmed my suspicions. This area has been tectonically inactive for a very long time, and the aeolian activity is minimal. Therefore, the material that has settled on, or rather covered this metallic structure, it's very old, which means these structures are even older.
What are we talking about here? A few thousand years? Tens of thousands?
I can't give a precise assessment, not yet.
I'm asking for a rough estimate, Merritt.
Well then, I guess it could be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years old.
Fascinating.
Anything else?
Yes. These structures almost certainly didn't form through natural processes.
Almost?
Well, they don't look like anything I've seen before. And you know I've seen a lot, Lovick. Also, I can't find any scientific explanation for this form.
Could this be what the Alliance is here for?
Don't make me guess that. I really don't know.
Personally, I doubt it, Astrogator. The more research we do, the more convinced I am that it serves no purpose at all. It's even hard to imagine this could ever have any function.
Readers, come in. I've registered a slight change in the radiation readings.
And now?
The level has significantly increased.
No need to worry, Dr. Yasna. It's just X-rays from the active detector. Our probes are quite sensitive. They record even the slightest change.
Is one of our devices also causing an increase in the electromagnetic field?
Electromagnetic? No. We would have to activate a force field generator, but we didn't even bring it.
Got force field generators?
Wait a second. Gorski, what did you say about the field? Well, Yasna noticed an increase in the EM readings, which doesn't make much sense. Okay, I'll take it again.
Regis, we're losing reception. Carvel, can you hear us? Over. Merritt, we can't hear you. Damn it.
What now, sir?
We listen. Wait for the interference to pass.
Excuse me, but I don't think it will pass on its own. We need to take action.
What do you suggest?
I can board the second lander and fly to the surface.
Just now, I can't let you go alone. My leg...
Your leg. My leg. Leg. Doesn't help Novik reboot then. Oh. There we go. Allured by the sound of drilling machines, Yasna enters the excavation site. But no one else is in there.
Phew. It's finally stopped.
Yasna, are you there?
I am. Unfortunately alone. Working equipment gave me hope, but someone just abandoned it.
Whoa.
Didn't even turn it off.
Look at that. Is that the Windows screensaver? Easy. I can't go this way.
There's something on the ground. It's a journal. Geological cross-section?
Must focus on both water chemistry testing and geological drilling.
Measurements? These are Merritt's notes. She must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
There's a sedimentary clay interspersed with blackish red substance. Not geological, not planetary. Millions of years old at least. Oh. Cosmos Solidarity Alliance Interplanetary Commonwealth Headquarters Space Division Solar System. Dear Dr. Merritt, this is a response to the latest interplanetary conference. We would like to offer you a promotion in the future expedition Obelisk 3? Data 3 as an astrogator. Your skills and overall performance in previous missions prove to us your readiness to take the next step in the space journey. We would be delighted to receive your response as soon as you are back from your current mission.
I think I know where I can find her. I recognize the rocks drawn by Krauter. They shouldn't pose a problem when landing.
The doctor marked a waypoint. I don't recall.
It's just a sketch. No markings.
Well, if so, we should do it. What would you call them?
I don't know. Twins? Bones? Titans? Twins. Twins.
Twins fits nicely.
Affirmative. I'll write that down.
I managed to locate a distinct landmark near the landing area. Good work, me. Merritt, you up here?
The signal's coming from a cast of backpack.
Uh-oh.
That's concerning.
Well,
She's here. I found her.
What's her condition?
Merritt! Merritt! Merritt, wake up. Wake up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Merritt?
No. No vital
here.
functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Nothing. 1, 2.
can't give up.
Don't do this to me, Merritt. Don't. Please.
You're gonna be an astrogator.
Live, damn it. Merritt. Breathe. Thank you.
Doctor. Yasna.
No.
That's enough. Enough.
Merritt. Astrogator. She's.
I know.
Rebecca.
Doctor. Yasna. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine. Koval's next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Can't really tell, but I guess it kind of looks like something broke her helmet. Yasna finds Dr. Merritt, but it's too late to save her.
Do you think Koval?
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find it, Doctor. Alive. I'm sure about that.
Landing site should be over here.
I found the area marked by Dr. Krauter. There's no one around.
What do you think? Can we land the hopper safely here?
I think so. Solid ground, a large flat area. We won't find a better place.
Entry point? Will it be 50 meters?
Yes, it's relatively clean. You can send Hopper, sir.
I'm supposed to search the excavation site for a Koval. There's nothing left. There's room somewhere. I go this way.
Someone's here.
Oh,
Oh no.
Yasna, status. Yasna!
He's also not moving. Koval? Don't do this to me. Not. You're alive! Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking. Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive. Koval? Koval? His eyes are so empty. Just like Krauter's. Koval! What the hell is wrong with
slap
you?
him.
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Krauter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Yasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
Well, it's kind of in pieces.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
I'll go over them, but it may take a while. Huh.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski. Found them. Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Structure branch underground. B checks the right branch. Master vertical exhibit. Intrudes above the surface. Water tank underground structures. Biggest one yet. Inside hill. 150 meters. Flagged. Visible from point 4. Distance to.
Won't be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier.
Come on, you.
Got him.
The Androbot with Krauter is also on its way to the site. He'll meet shortly.
The lander's already descending. into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry.
Hold on. Tessa encounters another crew member, Koval, alive, but exhibits symptoms of the same stupor as Dr. Kraut. Desna carries him to the lander.
What could have led to all this? Krauter? Ah, dear Merritt. Now Koval. An unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Some primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest, for some reason.
It's crazy how everything's falling apart here. I don't know. Maybe we're dealing with some kind of anomaly. An atmospheric or magnetic phenomenon.
Wouldn't something like that show on the charts? All those measurements Gorski took?
I remember. Maybe he made a mistake.
Where's the bot? Already strapped him in and everything.
See you up there. Only Gorski's left. He might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
I know time's running out. Still, I should go back for Merritt. We need to find out what killed her. How did she die? For everyone's sake.
Hadn't considered that. You want to carry her to the lander?
Yes. I need to understand.
Or send the bot. I think the bot would have an easier time. I don't know. This could also be like some alien thing going on.
Yasna, come in. How are you feeling?
How do you think, sir? I'm managing. Somehow.
Forgive me, but I need to know if you're ready to continue your mission.
Ready? Well... I don't think we have much choice in the matter. There's only one way forward.
I've served with Dr. Merritt for over 2 decades. She's made of sterner stuff. The sternest. Many of us relied on her. I did.
Did you know that headquarters offered her a promotion? She would have been the first female astrogator in the history of the Commonwealth.
I had no idea.
Doesn't matter anymore, really.
Not entirely. Merritt will be awarded posthumously.
I'm taking you at your word, astrogator. This could pave the way for others. And that's what she would have cared about the most.
No doubt about it.
Right. Panting the whole time. Hey, don't play with that.
Please take good care of her.
Of course. Dr. Gorski's next. Let's hope he got out of danger in time.
It would be good to know what kind of danger we're talking about.
Just go this way.
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
I can just walk around. Just went the wrong way. I think I'm going back that way.
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon? It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who, but what. It's weird.
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Now go ahead.
Slide records?
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malis, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look.
Alright. We got the lander. Awesome fish.
A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the fourth day the comms failed.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig.
Hmm.
12 hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Why is he pointing at the probe?
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. Still high in the slide just before.
Not as high.
And earlier, quite normal. It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm. I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
Oh, hello.
Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
I think it's working. Oh.
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
I don't know what the old ID was.
Please use your old name. It was Olga, if I remember
Olga.
correctly.
Makes sense, given that it's still the same probe. Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Moved by Mary's death, Yasna decides to return her friend's body to the lander. Yasna restarts the Commonwealth's probe, which from now on accompanies her in a further journey. Alright, cool. Oh, oh! Like a whole pipe system. Oops. How do I get down? Oh.
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein. Huh. I guess I found the first point.
You guess? We have to be sure, Doctor.
Well, I'm at the first clear branching of these structures, such as reported by Dr. Gorski.
All right. What happened next?
He followed the branch to the right. Another thing he reported was a massive vertical structure.
Okay. Oh yeah, he checks the right. Okay. Should I go right? Should I go this way? Oh. I don't know. I think I should go right. Oh. That made a noise.
The probe detected something.
I see that in the readings. What is it exactly?
The structure from the notes It fits the description perfectly. Well done, probe.
Olga.
Right. Well done, Olga. I knew I could count on you.
Well, we didn't bring it to the surface for no reason. Even in the first stage procedure.
And now I'm gonna apply for my own.
As soon as you find Dr. Gorski, I'll see to it myself. All right. How about that point? What does it look like?
The next point, the third one, is a metal bundle running along the bottom of some water reservoir.
Interesting. An object as such should be easy to locate.
Oh, I guess the water.
There's the water.
And the metal bundle?
As expected. It's at the bottom. Before you ask, sir, there's little to say about it.
All right. So how many are left?
2 points. Or at least that's what he told Koval. What he did next? It's hard to assess.
The battery and the detector last for only a few hours, so he couldn't have gone much further.
The fourth point is a structure that fills a rock massive, on top of which he found surface structures.
Sounds like a crucial node in this whole system.
Okay, so I can't go that way. Interesting. Oh. Ooze.
I think we have the fourth point.
Oh, what's this? What? Neat. Wow, I'm eating back up on it. Oh, I can just cross over that, huh? I don't need to, right? No. No, it just goes back. Oh, it's up there.
I confirm. It's the fourth one. I see our flag.
Wait, I guess I need to head up there. Came very close to hot lava.
The structures undergo noticeable changes
Wow.
here. If it keeps growing at this rate, I don't know what I'll find at the end.
What kind of growth are you talking about, Doctor? Depth, width, complexity level?
In every aspect.
Interesting. Do you think these veins lead somewhere? To something?
I'm leaning more and more towards that conclusion. But I can't tell what we might expect at the end, if it ends at all.
I need to get up there. I think.
Three, two, one.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way. Thank you for your assistance. Without your help, it would have taken much longer.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
During the search for the last crew member, Dr. Gorski, Yasna uses the metal detector to track underground structures. The lander returns to Dragonfly with Artie and secured crew members on board. You mentioned that he was just gonna take them. They go.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Yasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Oh, bushes.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Oh, you're back.
Hi, Olga. Lead the way. I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
Of course, I wasn't being serious. However helpful they may be, they're still just tools in the hand of man, often faulty.
Olga's just really documenting everything, huh?
Oh, problem?
Faulty indeed.
Something serious?
I already mentioned the faulty machines, right? Well, the route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. We'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Have you started to fear for your position?
Well, everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
Machines will get their rights.
It will be fine at first. We'll feel more powerful than ever. And they, by becoming more human-like, will blend into our society. The boundaries will disappear. They will be granted their rights and given a voice. They will live on par with humans.
You know what, Doctor? That sounds like some blasted science fiction. One in which I definitely don't want to live.
Shh. Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about...
Isn't talks to Novik about the future of cybernetics. She's concerned about the rapid development of autonomous systems. According to her, robots can quickly become a threat to humans.
robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
Dr. Gorski?
Oh, we got
Are
here
you
pretty
here
quick.
somewhere?
Still going.
These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations.
Why does it look like they go into the bushes?
They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Hard to say.
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, these bushes remind me of corals, in a purely visual category, because they're far from marine organisms. So I would guess that these are colonial structures, perhaps rock-forming ones. However, their main structure has nothing to do with corals. No noticeable mesenchymal tissues, no nidocyst, matocyst, or spirocyst. No visible oral discs.
Yeah, all right, Doctor. I didn't ask for a marine biology lecture.
I'm touching it. I'm touching it.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
so we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue your search. We have to find him.
You may lose another crew member.
If you think so. Turn back now.
No, I won't. I can't leave him.
I want to make sure you understood.
I'm concerned.
It's understandable. Only a fool wouldn't have concerns.
There's the probe. Is the probe not coming? Olga? Alone. More bushes.
The line's breaking up, but I understood.
Yeah.
I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Oh.
Altitude 24,000. Speed 250. Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that. All systems work.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Copy. Entering final. Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good? Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
Oh,
I'm going
and right
outside.
next to it.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled. I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly.
Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew doctor.
Right. I'm inside.
And? How is it?
Even if they wanted to, they couldn't go back to Dragonfly. Their lander looks damaged, to put it mildly. Or more accurately, it seems like a storm has passed through it.
Understood. I mean, I don't understand how it happened. But that means...
Hopper is the only vehicle that can take us home. Affirmative.
Right. Well, then we can't afford another mistake. I'm taking the lander into orbit. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
Astrogator, I don't know what we expected. Coming here at the end of our expedition. The equipment is barely working. If it works at all. And you, sir. You barely escaped alive. Okay, I admit that we have a very successful campaign behind us. But I feel like we've used up all our luck. And now, we're asking for trouble. It's just one planet too many for us.
Which doesn't change the fact we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission. There won't be another.
Where does this certainty come from, Astrogator? HQ can send us as many directives as they please. justified or not.
I won't let that happen. We have the imprimis homini law to refer to. The Commonwealth cannot achieve its goals at the expense of the people, at the expense of my crew.
But isn't that exactly what's happening? The situation is bad, Astrogator. Though it wasn't much better at the beginning of the mission. Whoever sent us here didn't care about our safety at all.
Enough! Please don't put me in an even more difficult position. Rejecting a new mission and questioning the validity of the current one are two different issues. And you're one step away from disciplinary action, Doctor.
Copy that. Over and out. Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
Well, they went this way first.
I have an object in sight. This is where they searched the ocean's biosynosis.
Meaning... oh, where they caught that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Copy that. Heading east.
Yeah. Quite a different path.
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
Some slob left litter here. Had no respect for an alien ecosystem at all.
What kind of litter?
Cigarette butt. Crumpled pack.
So, taking off the helmet for no good reason. Risk of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Irresponsible spreading of DNA. Compared to this, the damage of an already extinct ecosystem is basically a negligible issue.
That's true.
Or that
It's
one
just,
guy.
apart from keeping our crew safe, I also have academic concerns.
That's completely understandable, Doctor. However, we must focus on the mission. It has the highest priority, always.
Forgive me, but such thinking is an anti-example of the galactocentric code. We should explore other worlds, while keeping our own interference to a minimum, whether in the solar system, in the far reaches of the Milky Way, or in a completely different galaxy.
I've heard a thing or two about galactocentrism. Do not meddle in other non-human matters. Seize the void, but do not attack that which has developed its own equilibrium over millions of years. Do not consider anything other than human...
Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour. So, continuing. It all sounds beautiful, Doctor. But no one will be satisfied with a void.
Oh, really?
Or someone else's well-being. In my opinion, this is an idealized doctrine of scientists who spend most of their lives idly gazing at the sky.
Like me?
Not at all. You are actively involved in space exploration, Doctor.
This path is not the easiest one.
Needs to pick up.
But at least I'm moving onwards.
At the military academy, they used to say that difficult routes lead us the farthest. Well, hopefully not too far. You still have to come back.
Are you trying to motivate me, sir?
Of course.
I appreciate the, effort.
Doesn't seem very deep. Oh, look, it's the black bushies. paths merge here? I didn't see a merging path. Oh, right here. Neat. Oh, just a quick peek. Yeah, that's better. Thought it was maybe something there in that big area.
What is this? Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure.
Wow.
It looks like
Lot of-
some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
I feel nauseous. Suddenly. That's not it. I feel darkness. Hang on.
Oh, touched it. Aston doesn't find Dr. Grosky in his last known position. Continuing the search, she enters an area with limited radio coverage. Yasna recalls that she saw similar metal bushes before, at the very beginning of the mission, just before the accident and her memory loss. Fascinating. The structure's gone.
Are you there? Over. I guess that's a no.
I'm back.
Is everything all right?
Yes, yes, all good. They're already in the infirmary on life support.
Yes. Maybe them. But Marit's.
You're too hard on yourself, Yasna. As usual.
But if I...
Please stop. If it's a very cruel word, you don't deserve its torment.
Got a point. If. Always if. If this, if that.
I confirm. Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since you left it, he intends to come back this way.
But why hasn't he yet? Guess I know where Gorski was going. Going down after him. Tell me one more thing. When it comes to Marit, are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes, I am considering that as a possibility. And what is your opinion? Should we look into her brain?
Oh, I missed the No!
Just a report.
One sec. Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
I'm stuck. I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Can you go back?
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight? No, not a chance.
What if you sway?
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
Don't take a picture now.
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
My final moments.
I'm
Stop.
thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything,
Why don't you help me? Come here. Come closer.
Keep going even with injuries.
okay, this is a waste of time.
Come here. Come
I
here.
die once.
Come here.
Here we go.
Help me. Another idea.
Maybe you have some other idea?
There is a certain possibility, or rather, uncertain. But maybe it's worth trying.
I'm listening?
Can you see the probe?
Yes,
Come here.
it's flying near me.
Oh god, come here.
If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
Could be a possibility.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'm entering the instruction. You must guide me.
$1 meter?
1 meter forward. I can't reach it. A bit closer, please.
Come on.
You could say so. I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
Okay. Interesting. Doesn't really show up.
We had our
That's
last
prominent.
contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here.
Damn. This place is amazing. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Kind of, yeah.
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet. Left or right? I can't even see the bottom.
The structures go that deep.
Yes. I dread to think. What if Dr. Gorski fell down there?
I took that into account when calibrating the probe. It will examine the bottom. I'll let you know if I find him.
Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
So, he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rest.
You'd have to see it with your own eyes, sir. This place. Gorski may have lost himself in his discovery.
Are you joking, Doctor?
Lost himself. Gorski. He may not have respect for the unknown, but he has his feet firmly on the ground.
I think he might have gotten lost in these structures. They're like a maze.
Well, he shouldn't have if he was setting up flags. You must trace his steps, Doctor.
Are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
Oh, that looks damaged.
No. Why are you asking?
He tried to open up a connection, set up a transmitter.
There's nothing on the comms, but I'll check the record history. Please give me a moment. Have you chosen where to go?
I'm still wondering.
There's no time to hesitate, Doctor. We need to take decisive action.
Oh, I can go this way. Or I can go this way. I don't want to go in the gap. Go this way.
All right. I'll squeeze through the passage.
2 more hours.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, the atmosphere here is breathable.
Basically, yes. Dr. Krauter, however, warned that the methane content...
I know. But the effects won't be immediate. That gives us a few extra hours.
True.
These constructions don't have a clear division into functions. They're huge, complicated, and uniform at the same time.
Do you have any idea where all this could have come from? I'm aware without tests you can't do much. But let's say on first inspection.
It's hard for me to imagine that any biological forms could survive here. The interiors of these structures are filled to the brim with wires and rods. So maybe this metal builds up somehow, by itself.
Oh, you've already said something similar before. Just after landing, when you found those bushes.
Yes, right. I can't tell if any of this could be part of a machine. Really wish we found Gorski already.
Kind of bears a resemblance to like Turkish.
Ah, I see the probe. Has it found anything?
It's not making any measurements at the moment.
Oh,
Just kind of floating there.
The overload protection is activated. Until I do a reset, it's on manual control.
Is it because of my flight?
It's possible, but please don't worry about it. What matters is that you're fine.
I probably could have, because Gorski did it, right?
Oh, I see the cover snap right off.
Ah, yes. There's an error in the logs.
Wouldn't it be better if I helped you? I can close it manually after all.
I'd need some directions first. And to bring it to you.
No problem, I'm on it.
First, let's find a place where I can land it. Otherwise, you won't be able to help me, Doctor.
There. I found the right place.
All right, then. I'm waiting for instructions.
Let's see. Please rotate the probe 180 degrees. Uh, 13 meters forward.
Uh, 90 meters.
First 90 degrees to the right, then 7 meters forward. And now 45 degrees to the left.
Go 4 meters,
2
please.
meters forward.
What? I said 4.
Land.
Dude, it's got little lander feet.
How's the terrain? Those structures, are they still everywhere?
Yep. Wherever I look, there's metal. Oh, don't be angry.
It's not anger, it's a warning sign.
I know. You're welcome, Olga.
I don't know, that seemed a little forced.
It's a bit like Pando.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about, Doctor.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest?
Huh, that does sound bizarre. Though maybe.
Doctor, something has been recorded after all. But there are plenty of errors in the transmission header. It's hard to say whether this is a message from Gorski.
Well then, sir, play it. Maybe we'll finally find out what's going on with the doctor.
Let's hope so.
Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski. Base, come in.
No doubt. It's him. Well, let's keep listening. As soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording.
Bugger. No confirmation again. I report. I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures that a thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. All together similar to a
Molybdenum.
giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables.
That's
Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way. To compare with something, it's probably a machine.
What's
Some
that?
kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans. A race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ashed to a chip glued together. I've seen hypothetical schematics. The structures here remind me of those. Okay, moving on. Readings.
Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
So far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man. Nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Well, I think there might be something to it.
By the way, you were right, Doctor. Gorski did lose himself in his discovery, in spite of everything.
I can see the relay up close. Looks broken. Such damage could be caused by a local meteorological phenomenon. A severe thunderstorm with litho and electrometeors.
So, the weather is to blame for all of it.
Well, I can't think of a better explanation at the moment.
Left all his stuff here, huh? I think this would just go back. Yeah.
There are more traces, this time handprints, and a drop detector.
What? Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir, you heard correctly. I'm afraid we must be ready for any eventuality.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean we should assume the worst. I still believe you'll find him, Doctor.
No one of sound mind would decide to go down this way. And yet Gorski... I found something. Again.
I'm listening.
More of the same stuff. Gorski's things. More traces. Fine. Actions devoid of logic.
Back in the camp, you reported Marrett's abandoned things.
A backpack and a journal, yes. This scene looks disturbingly similar.
How do I get down? This way? This way. Oh.
Ouch!
Yasna, what is it?
I took a shortcut.
On purpose?
Not really.
All right through, huh? Where do you come from here? Oh, not on the tracker.
Finally! I have his position.
A visual?
Not yet. Gorski, are you here? It's me, Yasna.
Still nothing.
Yeah. I found his backpack. You know what that means, sir?
Yes, he's without oxygen. We must hurry.
Oh, there he is. I see him. He's lying in a sinkhole. Almost there. Got him. He's not moving.
Helmet's open too. Breathing.
Gorski! Gorski! Look at me! His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
Saturation is within the lower range. Risk of tissue hypoxia.
And the reactions?
Gorski! Come on!
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for a landing site.
Okay. Let me just... I'm putting him out. Done. He's out. I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski there. The probe will guide you.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You'd need a spare for that. The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
I'll give him mine.
In that case, I'll give him my tank.
Negative. I won't allow it, Yasna. If you faint, the doctor won't carry you.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
Hold on, Gorski.
I still can't hear you, Doctor. Please repeat.
It's nothing, Astrogator. Some static on the line.
Doing a good thing, maybe. Hopefully. We'll see. Okay. Just finds Skorsky's rope. She slides down it, but gets stuck a few meters above the ground. Having no better choice, she follows Novik's advice and descends on the probe. Yasna encounters unusual metal structures. She refers to them as the city. Earlier descent on the probe led to its damage. Yasna helps Novik repair the machine. After a laborious search, Yasna finally finds Gorski. However, he's immobilized, injured, and unconscious. It turns out that his blood saturation is dangerously low. Yasna decides to break procedures and give Gorski her oxygen. She then carries him to an open area so that Novik may send the lander to rescue them.
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you've set up the transmitter, I should start receiving Gorski's signal.
Not blinking. I don't think I'm doing too good.
There it is. Pulse, heart rate, saturation, almost within the range.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking. No! No!
Please hold on.
What's happening? Why are we rolling? Stop rolling. Oh.
Probe, I'm... Fuck! I'm flying. What was that? Astrogator, I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy? Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together. Heartbeat's racing, but saturation hasn't dropped below the tissue norm. Not yet, at least.
Good. Give up my oxygen. Now I may need it. Huh. Okay, I think this is a good stopping point. Photo mode. Cool. What do I look like? Huh. Okay. Cessna sets up the relay necessary for the landing procedure. Suddenly, the ground collapses under her, and Yasna falls into the very depths of the city. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end it here. We'll finish this next time. I don't want to say tomorrow because I don't know what work's gonna be like tomorrow. But next time. Very interesting. Oh, but okay. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Till next time.